Happy Puppers. This is Moi. Moi's Delta Brain. Hi, peoples. How are you all doing? Moi wants to welcome you all to the Happy Puppers video. Mama has some important things to discuss. She wonders why Moi eats grass. Why do you eat grass, Delta? Moi always loves to eat grass. So Mama said she would make a video about why Moi eats grass. Hopefully you all enjoy. Gain some info. I will see you later. Bye-bye. See ya. Take care. And stay indoors. And feed my friends. Please. Delta Bunny will see you after Mama finishes her video. So bye-bye till then. Stay tuned. Watch me later.
Hi guys, welcome back to the Happy Puppers. So you have already met Delta and this is Shruti. As Delta must have already told you, the topic we are going to discuss today is why do dogs eat grass? Now this topic actually came to my mind because Delta has this weird behavior of sometimes becoming a vegetarian when he's out on his walks. He loves the street salad, loves eating grass, loves munching on them, and I just could not figure out why he does that every time. So I decided to go and do some digging about this topic as to why do dogs have a tendency of eating grass. Is it because they are hungry? But even after food, when we take Delta out, he tends to do the same thing. Sometimes, luckily not always. Are they bored? Is it because there is some unmet nutritional need which is not getting fulfilled by your dog's diet? Or finally, do they want to become a vegetarian when they're out? So if you want to know why do dogs eat grass, stay tuned and let's find out. So, dogs can start eating grass if they are feeling bored, just out of boredom. Yes, that is a possibility. They are bored, they have excess energy, and they are out. When they're out, they start eating grass. Alternatively, they could also eat grass if there is an unmet nutritional need. Now that could be in the form of a low fiber diet. If your dog is on a low fiber diet and your dog is eating grass outside, it's preferable that you switch your dog to a high fiber diet. What is this behavior referred to as? When your dog is eating grass obsessively, not when your dog is eating grass occasionally. Occasionally eating grass is totally fine. It's just out of boredom. They like munching on the grass, that leaves and all, grass blades. That's okay. But if your dog has an obsessive behavior of munching on grass every time you take your dog out for a walk, or every time you leave your dog in the backyard, and your dog is eating up all the grass which is there, then in that case, your dog has a condition termed as pica. This is normally seen in young dogs and puppies. Generally, with growing age, it wanes off. In pica, what happens is that your dog will basically eat any and everything he or she can find. Now that can be wooden stuffs. Your dog might try to eat his or her crate, piece boards, cardboards, anything they find, anything they can lay their eyes on, they'll try to eat it. That is pica. Now, if your dog has this obsessive behavior, it is best if you consult a vet as soon as possible, because this problem might be due to an unmet nutritional requirement of your dog. Your dog is not getting the complete nutrition that he or she needs, and that is how this behavior is getting manifested more and more. A survey was conducted on 49 domesticated dogs, of which they found that 79% of those dogs had eaten grass at some point in their life. So eating grass is not something like, oh my God, why is my dog eating grass? It is natural as long as your dog is not overindulging in that behavior. As long as it is not that every time your dog goes out, he or she eats grass only, then it's okay. But if it's overindulgent, you need to consult a vet. One study has reported that a miniature poodle ate grass every day for 7 long years, and every day she would vomit after eating grass. Towards the end of the 7 years, her owner decided to switch her to a high fiber diet, within 3 days of making the switch, the poodle stopped eating the grass completely. So, if your dog is displaying an obsessive behavior of only eating grass, you probably need to switch your dog to a high fiber diet. Hopefully, this behavior will go away then. If you think that your dog is occasionally eating grass because he or she is feeling bored, then you can indulge your dog in some exercise. Get them to exercise heavily so that they lose all of that excess energy which they utilize to eat grass. Because if they don't have that much extra energy in them, they will probably not be eating grass. For this, if you are finding it difficult to exercise your dog at home, then you can check out the link in the description section to my other video, which is about indoor activity course for dogs. You can make it right at home. You can exercise your dog for as long as you want, and you can wean off that excessive energy. Alternatively, if you don't have a very high energy dog, a low energy dog, and you just need to keep your dog busy, for that too I have a solution. I have 5 homemade dog toys for aggressive chewers. Even if your dog is not aggressive, you can still make these toys and keep your pup busy and prevent him or her from eating grass. So I will have both the links in the description box below. If you want, you can check them out. As I said, if your dog is occasionally eating grass, it's not a problem. The problem comes when that grass is sprayed with pesticides or insecticides, because those are definitely toxic for your dog. So what is the alternative to this? You can get a small home grass tray for your dog, an organic grass tray, or you can build a herb garden so that everything that goes into your dog's tummy, you are aware and you know that it's safe. That is one thing you can do to keep your dog indulged, as well as to be mindful of what is going into your dog's stomach. When you're choosing a plant for your dog, remember to check out ASPCA's guidelines as to which plants are toxic and which are non-toxic for your dog, and then make the decision to get the herbs and the grass. Now, when is the time to take your dog to the vet? As I previously mentioned, if your dog has an obsessive behavior like pica and eats any and everything, even besides grass, you definitely need to consult the vet. Or if your dog, after eating grass, vomits, and after vomiting does not regain his energy back, his or her energy back, and after vomiting he or she is actually lethargic, there's a loss of appetite, your dog just does not look normal, you know it's time to consult the vet then. If by any chance your dog ingested a ton of grass, your dog came back home, vomited or vomited on the road, and after that your dog is fine, in that case you don't have much to worry about. This behavior was actually exhibited by Delta a week back. He ate like a ton of grass, came back home and puked. The entire grass came out, but he was okay after that. Generally, if dogs have eaten something which is making them feel ill or they are having discomfort in their stomach, they will tend to eat grass because grass leaves blades, and they will tend to eat grass without munching it. So that those grass blades, they will tickle their throat and induce vomiting. And once they vomit, they feel better. So if your dog by chance ever eats grass and then vomits and then is okay, you don't have anything to worry about. But if your dog displays lethargy, loss of appetite, diarrhea after those symptoms, after eating grass and vomiting, you should consult a vet as soon as possible. And that is all for today. So I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please hit that subscribe button, the like button, ring the notification bell. I would love to see your comments. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me on Facebook, Instagram, or even in the comment section. I would be very happy to help. So I will sign out now, and then someone else will come and say bye to you guys. So see you until the next video. Stay safe, stay indoors, and take care.
Hola people! Muy is the bunny. Muy is back to say thank you for watching. If you liked it, please hit that subscribe button and that big bell so that you get all the updates for your puppers and muy doggo friends. Delta Bunny signing out. See you in the next video. Bye bye.